sorry guys. Looks like the stream's gonna have to end. Cosmic's telling me to get out my own stream. I'm sorry, there's nothing I can do. My hands are tied. I have to do what she tells me to, apparently. Or alternatively, I could be the rebellious little thing that I am. Yes, Jason, I didn't swear. You're welcome. And continue streaming. Hello, everyone. I hope we are all having a wonderful day. I listen to you quite a lot, thank you, Cosmic. Not as much as you might want me to, but enough. Yes, I hope we're all having a wonderful start to our week, or in my case, what would effectively be my Saturday. Yeah. Who have we got in chat? I've seen a few names go by. Cosmic, Minipax, Dan Grice. I think I saw Sandy. Yeah, Sandy. Is that everyone who's come in so far? It is, and I have looked at my chatters list. I see a Luos and a McScrugan, who are both with me on the server right now, and I see a Ginger, who is often lurking on Mondays. Hello, Hunter. Last I checked, it was my name. Oh wait, this is my Riptide one. Didn't mean to do that. These guys don't seem to understand this. My nether portal. So I'm starting to collect a nice amount of golden rotten flesh. Anyway, we're getting distracted. We're only 2 minutes in, we're getting distracted. We're on Infinity Cove. Joel Duggan's Patreon server. If you don't know who Joel is, go and check him out. I think everyone currently in chat does. It's all the regulars. It's all the awesome folks. It is lovely to see you guys. We are back at my underwater city that I have been putting off working on for a while. Game sounds a little loud. That would be because I turned them up. Let's try that. Tell me if they're still a bit loud now. Yeah, I've been putting this off for a little while. Read several months. Because honestly, I haven't known where to go from here. To be perfectly honest, I'm still not sure. But I told myself I was going to stream building part of the underwater city today. And that's what we're going to do. No, Cosmic, we don't want you to scare Hunter. Please don't scare Hunter. Please don't. Oh dear. That didn't take long. I thought I might get through the first hour. I should be polite. Hello, Cosmic. Yes, so, as the stream title suggests, we are just outlining the city today. We're just going to build some basic templates for where I want buildings to go and what sort of shape I want them to be. But beyond that, I don't know. I can't promise there will be much. There will not be detail. I can tell you that now. There will be no detail in any of these builds. I don't even have all the resources I want to use to build things, so it is primarily just going to be outlining things today and seeing if we can create something that looks vaguely cohesive. Vaguely. If I'd been smart, I'd have brought more than red wool. I was not smart. So we're going to have to put up with the red wool that we've got. And I don't want this fence post. There was a Zoglin attached to this fence post. The Zoglin has despawned. We are all very sad. Anyway. Bit of a delayed wave. Anyway, we've got the portal in place. The portal is definitely staying here. This is linked to our nether portal on the other side. The nether portal that Minipax loves. Minipax loves this nether portal. Purely for this exposed bridge over a lava lake right next to a soul sand valley. I mean, who wouldn't love a portal like this? Oh, Cosmic's gone. And there was me honestly thinking she was going to come over here. Let's go. Minipax, Lewis, did you guys not clean up your mess? I know it was Elkhorn as well, but he's not here. For those wondering what that pillar of skulk catalyst was doing, honestly I couldn't tell you, and I was there when it was built. Yesterday, Minipax, and Lewos joined Elkhorn, who is a friend of the channel, member of Infinity Cove, fellow streamer, and moderator for the channel, and we did some advancement hunting for some Sunday shenanigans yesterday, and it went about as well as you could expect, honestly. In fairness, we did actually get some achievements. We also had fun fishing for ghasts. There was a lot of gas fishing. That was the only build book I had to get me out of the lava. It says a lot about Minipax when his primary building block, sorry, their primary building block is Skulk. Skulk catalysts. I shouldn't be surprised. Only you. How? How have I... Oh, that's why. I've done 3 on this side. And then, I think 5 over here? Yeah, 5. Not my finest moment. Whoever said I could count? I'm not prepared for this. For anyone wondering, I wasn't prepared for this. I don't have all my tools. I haven't got my... I can't even set up a proper beacon because one of my iron blocks is missing. Yes, it is a beautiful shape. It's a completely redundant shape because I'm about to tear it up. Now, just one important side note, because this happened to me a few times yesterday, and I want to make everyone aware that it could happen today. Yesterday during Elkhorn's stream, Minecraft crashed. Once during the stream, once before the stream, and once when Elkhorn raided at the end of the stream. And it was very annoying every time. So there is a possibility that Minecraft will crash today. There's no guarantee, I'm not guaranteeing anything, but there is a high likelihood that it will crash today. If it does, we'll switch to the Be Right Back screen, and I'm sorry. But I have no idea how... I should have run a test stream earlier, I know I should have done. I didn't though, that's the thing to remember, I didn't. And we'll have to live with that, we'll have to live with my foolishness. Hey Lewis.
Hello.
How can we help?
I am bringing you things.
Oh. Thank you. What gifts do you have for me? Oh. Wool. All the wool. Thank you. Thank you.
There you go.
It's a lot of wool. Thank
Bye.
you, Lewis. Everyone in chat say thanks to Lewis. That is concerning, Minipax. Should I be worried? I feel like I should be worried with that, with those noises. Right. I do not need more drown heads. Please, please, no more drown heads. I beg of you. And then there. Okay. I'm thinking a dome for this building, if anyone was wondering. A sort of dome shape. And then that's only 3 blocks in. So 1, 2, 3, and then this one here. Sorry, this one here. There. Have I? Oh, for crying out loud! Have I really done that again? I've just looked at the shape and realised that I still haven't built it. Wait, yeah, I have built it correctly. It's just this line isn't centered. Will a squirrel live here? Squirrel? I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if many people considered me to be a squirrel with the way my energy can be sometimes. Because I know I can be a bit all over the place. I need the new drowned heads. Do I? Oh god. Oh god. Yeah, I see what I've done. It's because it goes up here. I've tried to center it for these 3 rather than here. Not my finest moment. Not my finest moment at all. Because the shape is right, I think. So it's very hard to tell. Right, let's center ourselves. Yeah, it's just this line and the fact that it goes up. I'm not a builder. I should probably make that clear. I'm not a builder. I'm at best a terraformer, but I'm mostly a grinder. I mostly gather the resources for other people. That's what I've always been good at in this game. Not this side of it. So there's going to be a lot of trial and error, a lot of cutting up the wool, and a lot of watching the wool float to the surface because water physics in this game are annoying. Let's just grab all that. So if I mention that I need resources to the magic Lewas resource gathering sheep, Lewas, I could really use some concrete. Just the various colours of concrete would be great. I'm flattered, Cosmic. I am flattered. That is very kind of you to say, but I will also. Now we have a McScrugan. I'm just getting random visitors. I mean, I did say that gatecrashers are welcome. There's McScrugan bought wool as well. Hello, McScrugan. Thank you for the iron. I only needed one for the beacon, but thank you. Is this a new minigame where I have to try and catch as much iron as possible? Concrete is a little harder to come by, yes. Yes, you're right. Right, so we're going to have a dome here. I should probably actually install this one, so like that. Then like that. Sorry, I got distracted. Yes, I've built a treehouse base, but what I will point out is that is nothing compared to certain builds that I've seen other people do, such as Elkhorn's Cathedral, or the entire town of West Hill that Joel has built on the Citadel, or, oh, I don't know, B-Dub's Castle in Season 7 or Hermitcraft. Now, I know, ooh, copper ingot. I know I'm not a YouTuber as a job, I'm a one night a week Twitch streamer for fun. So I know my building skills are never going to be quite that good, but the point still stands. I'm very much not the best builder out there. That's my point. That's the point I'm trying to make. Not so much that I can't build. I can. I acknowledge that I can. It's more that I am not the best builder out there. You have to get ready for PT. I'm going to guess that's physiotherapy? Either that or personal training. One of the two. Right, so we've got a dome up there. We'll probably have the conduit here. The town is going to go that way. So there's probably not going to be much here. I'm probably going to convert this into just lots of kelp. Just have like a kelp forest. A bit like, for those of you who've seen my Subnautica streams, I am going to be taking some inspiration from Subnautica. So I am likely going to convert this into the kelp forest that is near the base area in Subnautica. And if you haven't seen my Subnautica streams, I have a VOD channel that they will be available on. I think the first one is, and the second one is not yet. Not yet, because I need to get a screenshot taken from in the game, so I've got a thumbnail. There we go. This is not Subnautica. This is not Subnautica with a Minecraft texture pack, I'm afraid. I'm thinking here, having something built into the side would be quite cool. Because we've got this cave. We may as well utilise it. We're going to have a lot of glow squid. Anyway, yes, we've got this cave. We may as well utilise it. So I'm thinking we'll build something. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Build something here. Not sure what exactly. I can't place wool. I can't place wool apparently. Who knew? Physical therapy. Okay. Like that. Then something here. Then we can have like we'll have a doorway here, and it will just be built into the mountain. Then into the seabed. Although we're gonna have to deal with the sand, but that's just something we're gonna have to get used to anytime we're doing underground work. Ideally, I want to keep the reef as untouched as possible. Like, one of the big important things for me is I want to keep the vibrant colours of the reef. I want to keep this looking as natural as I can. I don't want to destroy a coral reef. We're doing that enough in the real world. I'm going to switch to a different colour. I think lime. Just so it doesn't blend in so well with the coral itself. Grab a couple of lime. Didn't really consider the fact that the coral is red when I grabbed the red wool. It's also yellow, blue, pink and purple, but there's a lot of red. Hello, Elkhorn! We were talking about you just now. All good things, I swear. I would never say bad things about you. Oh god. I'm being called out. I probably deserve it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's go for a long one here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Have I done that right? No, I have. No, Elkhorn, we genuinely weren't. I was calling Minipax out for leaving his their skull catalyst. I'm so sorry, Minipax. Leaving their skull catalysts lying around in the nether. You know, I like to live by the odd number rule for the most part. And I've not. In simple terms, I just haven't. I couldn't tell you why I like to live by the odd number rule. I just do. And here I haven't, and it's very distressing for me. If I I haven't done a platform reveal, Elkhorn. On the off chance that the person who did something to my platform might reveal themselves. And now I have an inkling as to who it might have been. This is what I logged into today. Yeah. And now I think I know who dumped these things here. Who dumped them here? Elkhorn, Lewas. And I'm going to put a nudge towards Minipax as well, the one with a cat farm. And I'll be perfectly honest, I think I have an inkling also who these names are. Are they the Thundercats? Because, well, they're not my cats, that's for sure. I'm clicking. It's also not my dog. Right. Getting sidetracked again. Back to the building. Just crash straight in. I'm sure you don't. Yes, I'm not going to keep tearing up the build until I get a odd number correctly. I like this rectangle. I don't know if I'll keep it this exact shape, but I like this rectangle. Wait, did I I didn't put... What? When did these two appear? What? I'm not even... The people on this server, they're wonderful. They really are. If you don't play on this server yet and you're looking for a multiplayer server to join, please join this one. Everyone on this server is so lovely. I don't even know who dropped that stuff off. Whoever did, thank you. But yeah, this is a wonderful community, and you don't even have to like acknowledge people. They just drop stuff off for you. Now, what I would like somewhere, and I'm thinking, because I kind of want it near the portal. I'm thinking over here. I want a nice big room that's sort of like the town hall almost, or the throne room. I haven't decided if this is going to be a democracy, or a republic democracy, or a constitutional monarchy, or whatever the other political terms are. I don't know if they're going to have a king, a blood, hereditary. That's it. Hereditary, not blood. Hereditary. A hereditary head of state, or a elected head of state. I haven't made my mind up on that yet. So this is going to be the town hall, and then somewhere else we're going to have an office for the head of state. Not necessarily a throne room. I'm not quite. It's an underwater builder of thinking. Cosmic, I overthink my entire life. I have to remind myself that I am paid to cook, because I will be wandering around work and thinking, why am I doing this? Why am I here? I could be at home. Oh wait, I'm being given money, aren't I? I'm being given money to eat food, because I'll be perfectly honest, that is half of what I do. Yesterday evening, one of my co-workers, one of the front of house staff, she wanted a half rack of ribs, which we were running as a special to take home for our dinner. And one of the other chefs in the kitchen, he didn't realise that she just wanted the ribs. She didn't want everything that comes with it. So he started cooking some Cajun chicken and bacon macaroni cheese. And then he finished cooking it because he'd started, so he might as well finish it. And my word, was that the most delicious mac and cheese that I've ever had, just because we accidentally made some. Accidental food always tastes the best. Now, I'm not 100% convinced it was accidental. There is part of me that thinks he cooked that just because he wanted some, because it had been a long day, it had been a hot day, it had been a humid day, and he still had to clean the kitchen, because we deep clean our kitchen after service on a Sunday. And I was lucky, I was done at 5. At 5 PM I could go. He didn't have that option, so it might have been for that, but then he'd made it so he couldn't just deny me having it. And it was lovely. And I loved it. In case you couldn't tell from the amount I'm going on about how much I loved it, I loved it. I do apologise, I've just yawned. I'm apparently tired. I got up at midday. Why am I tired? Right, that's 19. Awesome. Odd number. What's half of 19? Half of 18 is 9, so 9.5. So we're at 21, minus 11 would be 10, so 9 would be 12. So that should be halfway, I think. Yes, Lewis, I did love it. Hey, Addy. Hope you're alright. I know you are, because we were talking earlier. Yes, Cosmic, I'm not sorry, because that was the idea. And then we'll go in a couple. No, we'll go in a couple of more, because I want a balcony. I want a balcony for this build. Got up after 4 PM, I'm tired. Okay, so it might not be to do with the amount of sleep I got. Might just be that I am generally a tired person. Yeah. Whilst I know you're all lingering around, Lewis, Minipax, Alcorn, I would like to thank you all. I would like to thank everyone who was in Alcorn's chat yesterday, because I actually arrived to that stream feeling quite rough, if I'm perfectly honest. I know I'm talking about work like I had a great day yesterday, but I arrived to that stream feeling quite rough, and thinking that I could end up snapping at someone. I didn't, thankfully, and I'm quite proud of myself for not snapping at someone, but I honestly wasn't sure, because I was in a very bad mood by the end of the weekend. Um, if you're considering a career in the hospitality industry, I would like to offer you some advice. Don't! There, advice. Yeah, seriously, don't. It's it's glamorized by the media and things with people like Gordon Ramsay, and just stuff like that. And it's just, it's not always. I love my job. I do. Please don't take this rant to be an indicator that I don't love my job. But at the same time, there are times where I regret going into the industry, and this weekend was one of them. It was just so physically and mentally draining. Normally after work, I'll give Addy a quick summary of what I did. He's my partner, but we don't live together, so I try and catch him up on how my day was when I haven't seen him. And this weekend, I still haven't. Honestly, I'm still in recovery from this weekend. So it was a tough weekend, and the stream really did cheer me up, and I'm very grateful to everyone who was there, who helped cheer me up, even if you didn't realise that's what you were doing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Work, heck knows how many hours in a hot kitchen. I am neither shocked or surprised you are tired. Dan agrees. Yes, I know. I'm I'm commenting on the fact that I'm tired when I have the job I work. I shouldn't be surprised. Nope, not that. Get out of that. Like that. This circle is very big. This is not right at all. You know what? We're gonna not do this. We're going to make a slightly different shape. Because I've said I want to keep the landscape. So we're going to build this shape. Because not all houses are neat, especially underwater. They wouldn't have all houses be uniform shape. They would be different shapes. So we're going to go with that. We're going to go with like unusual shapes. I think we're going to lean into that. So, which basically is an excuse for me to just haphazardly place some wool. The pig riding did set me right off, and I completely forgot how rough I was feeling when that happened. So, Minipax, thank you for accidentally holding a carrot on a stick while sitting in a chair. Because I don't think that was intentional. There. I'm very concerned that my haphazard placing of wool could end up looking like a rather inappropriate shape. They're posted in Joel's... Okay, so everyone in Joel's Discord, you should be able to get access to the links. For the clips that really just broke us. Which I think, if I'm remembering rightly, because I did see them, I forgot how I'd got to them. You posted the Shark Tank / Dragon's Den hover pig, and then also the Minipax balloon. And if you want context for either of those, go and watch the clips. If we could get another shout out for Elkhorn to just direct people to Elkhorn's channel as well. Because I think Elkhorn deserves it. And Elkhorn is normally where we are for the server's Sunday shenanigans. Try saying that 5 times faster when you're drunk. And I want to make sure everyone is able to catch that. I forget to host it. I want to host it every week, but I forget that I actually need to type in, because for some reason auto-host isn't working. I don't know why. Yes, and the villager launch, or as I like to refer to it, Luos's new hat. Again, you'll need to watch the clip for context. Right, so we've got a few. I'm very conscious that we're kind of loitering in this area. What's the effective tool for coral? Because we are going to have to remove some coral, unfortunately. Is it a pickaxe? If we try and keep it to damage to a minimum, we'll remove this one because it's. I'm sure I can find a use for all this at some point. Pickaxe? It does seem to be. Silk touch pick. Okay. What happens if you use a non-silk touch? Does that kill it, or does that just not drop it? Because it varies. We'll remove this one as well. There we go. No! I want you! Come back! There we go. Right. What sort of shape? How much do I hate myself, guys? Do I do a diagonal building? Do I do a diagonal building? I have no more food. Riptide does not send you as fast as I want it to. Right, food. Food is in here, there we go. There we go. No. No. Didn't get ahead. Good. Right. Back to where we were. Where were we? I've actually lost us. Not here. We were over here. Here we are. So I do hate myself. Okay. That's what Cosmic's telling me. I hate myself. Cosmic, I'm aware I'm putting words in your mouth. I don't actually believe that. What I've just said, I don't believe it. And to anyone else who's taking me seriously, stop immediately. Cosmic does not hate me, I hope. As far as I know, Cosmic doesn't hate me unless I've done something really wrong in the past 37 minutes. Which, in fairness, I could have slipped up somehow. Look, Drowned, I appreciate your volunteering to help. But I don't need you. I'm perfectly capable of doing this by myself, I think. That's a squid. Now. Thank you, Cosmic. That's very kind of you. Where do we want the big building to go? That's the question. Because I kind of want to put it in the middle, but if I put it in the middle, I have to remove all the coral. Where's that Drowned? I hear... Oh, it's the Drowned in the boat. I've also just realised that we're out of range of the conduit. So we should probably surface here. Prismarine. That's a Nautilus shell. That's a conduit. There we go. Right. There. Conduit. Then I think it's there, yep, like this. There we go. There we are. I can build conduits! Well done, me. Well done, Hunter. You are very skilled. And very modest. I couldn't have timed saying that better, could I? I could build conduits, immediately built it wrong. There. there. Have I got that right? Yes, I do. The eye's open. Oh! Very conscious that this guy's here. And I've just built a conduit there. Doesn't seem to be attacking him. Right, to anyone who comes to this platform, do not move that boat! No, Cosmic, go. Take care of yourself first. It's lovely for you to be here, and I love having you here, but please, do take care of yourself first, and we will all see you around the Twitchverse, I'm sure. You're everywhere. So, you take care of yourself, you rest, and I don't want to see your name in my chat. Okay? I want you to focus on resting. And if anyone sees Cosmic's name, I want you to go and tell her to rest, okay? Alcorn, could we get another shout out for Cosmic, please? Because she won't give herself one. I know her too well, she won't give herself one. I'm thinking here? No, because I want it to be a tall building, so we kind of need it to be somewhere that's a bit deeper. So how about here? That's on the edge of the reef then. Oh, there's a dolphin. There's a dolphin. Oh, you know what we can do? I'm an idiot. Let's land. I have free cam. I forgot I've got free cam. So where the light ends is pretty much where the coral reef ends. So this area isn't coral reef. Now I can't see the entire coral reef because I can only go out as far as my render distance. But I can see a decent amount of it. Okay. It's a squid, not drowned. So maybe here? But the thing is, we're right back at the portal here. Everywhere the light touches is my kingdom. I wasn't aware that I was a lion. Not very expressive lion. You know what? I'm not even going to start that topic. All I know is Lion King. It was not the most popular film, live action film. Oh, cool. That's actually quite nice. I thought that was just a random cave that had generated it, but still, that does look pretty awesome. Anyway, back to what we were doing before. How about there? Yeah, I think about there. Yeah. I need to find a way to mark this. I don't have a way to mark this. I have to take a note of the coordinates. Luckily, I have Liono. This is true. This is very true. I do have Liono. Right. Coordinates time. Sorry, this is very dull for you guys, I know. Mainly because you can't see what I'm doing, and you can't even see my character right now. There we... It's close enough. I'm 3 off, but it's close enough. I probably want to take some wall with... Oh, my portal's that way. I could probably do to move the waypoint to my portal. I am sorry for that, ladies and gentlemen, and those in between. I'm waiting to see if I can see a name tag. apparently, my server mates have decided to mess with me. And I was singing their praises earlier. I can't believe they would do that. Let me compliment them, and then put something like this in. Well, I'm keeping this stuff. This is my redstone components now. Yes, I do realise invisibility is a thing. I do. I'm thinking what's taking the damage? It's this thing. I didn't realise that the conduits attack zombie pigmen. Ginger, don't give them ideas! Please don't give them ideas! I don't need... Bye then. Yeah. If I get shriekers, then I'm going to deafen everyone wearing headphones, which includes myself. Please don't do shriekers, guys. Sensors I can accept, shriekers I cannot. Right. Now to go. Oh no! I also have a full inventory, I should probably go. Where's my shulker's my junk shulker? No, not that one, this one. Junk. Just dump so much crap. Oh, a bell! I wonder where I got that from. I take back what I said. My server mates are horrible to me. They abuse me. And I don't pay attention when flying. 11, 866 there. And then minus 11, 888. Wrong way. This way. Hello, Shepherd. How are you? Here we are. This is where I was looking for. Glow squid! I didn't bring a conduit. Oh well. I think I have one in here. I do. 3, 4, 5. One in the centre. Conduit. Can I get it built before I run out of air bubbles? That is the question. No, not a torch. There we go. Got it. Just in time. No! No, 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 no! I can't really afford to lose any more air bubbles. There, there, there. There, there, there. There, there, there. There, there, there. There we go, I can build conduits. Right then. What we're going to need to do is rip out a load of this, unfortunately. So, let's get a line of wool in. I broke something. I have no idea what I broke, but I broke something. And then we'll put another one in, probably about here. Yep, here works. And we're going to make... This shape's going to be quite big, because this is going to be the big fancy building. Because I've been told not to overthink who will live in the big fancy building. It's just going to be the big fancy building. You know, I shouldn't have used purple. It blends in far better than I thought. Let me through! Who knew coral was such a base? I only brought a stack. All the other stuff's back at the portal. I guess, but you'd have to join the server. I can't just... Unfortunately, you can't just move in. You'll have to join Infinity Cove. I don't see this as a downside, of course, but you might. I don't know why you would, but you might. And I'm out of wool. Right. Let's go and get more. Because we are actually quite far away. That's quite a distance. Over here. Let's be smart about this. I shouldn't have let myself land. It would have been easier if I hadn't. And off we go. Take off! Don't fall back in the water. Lost it again. I think I've overshot. Now I've overshot the other way. I've Where? Where? Where is it? There it is. I've entered the conduit's range, so it should be... Yes, here it is. And we are going to put a temporary waypoint in. Yeah, I kept flying over it without even realising. What's down here? Other than some glow squid. Because what I really needed was more glow squid. In my hole. Yes, I know. Glow squid in my hole. Nothing of significant interest. Just some ore, which I'll probably collect at some point. Right. Out we get. Slowly. I probably didn't need this much for the line that's just connecting these together. Is that going to kill that coral? Will having the block on top... does having a block on top of coral kill it, or... is it only if it cuts it off from water on all sides? I'm hoping it's just if it cuts it off from water. And then we'll make a diagonal line, I'm going to say, here. It's not going to be the prettiest diagonal line. Just if there's no water at all. Okay, good. Because otherwise I would be very upset. It's all about water. I suppose you know now, don't you, Elkhorn? With all your stuff on not the Drowned Farm, the other one. The Guardian Farm, that's what it is. For those folks who don't know, Elkhorn has been beautifying the Guardian Farm and doing a very good job of it. In fact, it's Subnautica inspired. Why Elkhorn's doing the Subnautica inspired stuff and not me, I don't know. I mean, I'm not complaining. It looks beautiful. It really does, but the other one. Yes, the other one. Well, I'm sorry. They're both hostile aquatic mobs. For those wondering, though, I am going to be building something from Subnautica. I am going to... in the direction of... Right, yeah, we moved across. I'll explain what I mean by we moved across in a bit, but I am going to be somewhere in this area building the quarantine enforcement platform from Subnautica. You want to know what that is? What's my most recent Subnautica stream? I'm just going to plug myself, apparently. And I'm going to have it directed towards the Ocean Monument, just because that makes the most sense in my head. Unfortunately, I can't show you the Ocean Monument on my mini-map, because we've just changed server host. And that's deleted all my map. So, over here, this is my treehouse, and my temple, and Infinity Cove Town, and somewhere here is Pax Industries, Mini Pax's industrial district. I have been there since getting the minimap and the world map, and yet here we are with a black screen. I'm moving my mouse around. Somewhere in the center, somewhere here. Sorry, I've just realised I'm moving my mouse around. You can't actually see my mouse. Anyway, getting sidetracked once again. This... Does this look big enough? I don't think this is big enough. No, this isn't big enough. Let's go out wider this way. More purple. Right. There we go. Oh, this is a question for the Americans in chat. When's your next public holiday, or whatever, or bank holiday, whatever you call them, on a Monday? Basically a Monday where everyone isn't working. Well, the vast majority of people aren't working. At the moment, it looks like an avocado. Well, it could look worse than an avocado. Yeah. When's your next, like, I guess public holiday is the best way to describe it. Where you guys wouldn't necessarily be working on a Monday. Just out of curiosity, because I don't know you guys. Sorry, decided to yawn at the worst possible moment. I'm saying a lot. I'm not going to apologise for that. I say a lot anyway. I'm sure you guys are used to it by now. Labour Day, first Monday in September. Calendar. So that would be the 5th. Okay. Okay, I'm thinking in my head. Okay. That would be, yeah, that would be just after, so I'm just thinking about our plans regarding advancement hunting, or achievement hunting, whatever you want to call it. For those that don't know, that was the Sunday Cinema stream yesterday. Advancement hunting. I'm not going to answer that because I'll upset Jason. But I know what some people, and I know what some people would say with that sort of question, Shepard. Sorry, that was not family friendly. I know I tried to be. I'm sorry. Yeah, I've lost my train of thought now, Shepard. I'm gonna blame you for that. You've sent me down that track, so I'm blaming you for it. Anyway, back on track. Yesterday we were advancement hunting. I'm not going to tell you exactly what advancements we got, but we got a few, and we discussed the advancement. How did we get here? Which, for those who don't know, is for having every possible effect in the game applied at once. And it doesn't just mean all the potion effects. That's a different advancement. It's all the effects. It's Dolphin's Grace, it's Conduit Power, it's Darkness, it's Levitation, it's Mining Fatigue, it's everything. All at the same time. Which is fine for some things. Like, Mining Fatigue lasts 3 or 4 minutes. But Nausea lasts for less than 30 seconds, and you can only get it from a pufferfish. Or maybe a suspicious stew. Which again only lasts for a couple of seconds. Levitation, only 12 seconds, only from a shulker. So you can see why it's a difficult advancement to get. You kind of need to have everything in one location. And I've been thinking about how we want to go about doing that. Because we need an Elder Guardian, we need a Warden, and we need a Shulker. And let's face it, all of them, but especially at gathering an Elder Guardian and a Shulker to the... Not an Elder Guardian and a Shulker, Elder Guardian and a Warden to the same location. That's going to be shenanigans. But I'm conscious also that I'm also always late to Elkhorn's stream. Just by virtue of life. And I very much would like to participate in this stuff. So I'm trying to figure out if there would be a Monday. Because I don't work Mondays, but I decidedly work Sundays. Unless I book it off. And to book it off, I need 2 months advance notice. I need to give 2 months notice to get time off. 2 months notice now is October. What is happening to time? Where is this year gone? 2 months notice is October. We're on the 8th month of the year. How? But yes, 2 months notice is October, so I can't book time off anymore that's after October unless it's me just confirming, like, if we're running an event, I can't work that Monday or Tuesday. I've made plans on the assumption that we aren't open anyway, so I wouldn't be called into work. So I would like to be able to just maybe do a co-stream on a Monday as well. Like we do it on the Sunday and the Monday, but I appreciate that's not necessarily feasible for those who work well, not necessarily who work normal jobs, but just lead normal lives and are busy during the week. I acknowledge that my days off are the first day of most people's working week. Right. This line here. Yeah, no, Elkhorn, I'm also conscious that, again, it's a public holiday, so generally those days are spent with family, so please don't feel like, because I would like to stream with you guys on what is my day off, that you, like, need to not, like, I'm sure you're aware of this, I'm sure you don't need me to tell you to prioritise your family. You know, I think fair enough, mini packs. Fair enough. Interesting choice of words, but I can't argue with them. I would say that that's a decent shape. We're not. Again, buildings wouldn't necessarily be as big down here, wrong button, as they are on the surface. So the fact that actually it was the right button. The fact that they are, that is the wrong area though. The area is not as big as here, which is quite large. Makes sense. Sorry, I'm trying to, what's the word I'm looking for? Justify my building choices in this game. Uh, uh, I mean, from this angle, if I position myself, stop looking at the waypoint. No, it doesn't really work. It sort of looks like a bird. Sort of. A very deformed bird. But a bird. And now what we're going to do, it's a horse head, a dog head. Okay, no one else has seen the bird. What we're going to do is now remove all the coral, which I know I said I wasn't going to, but it's actually more tightly packed than I actually thought. So we're going to have to dig it out. And what I'm tempted to do though is have coral climbing up the sides of the walls, like ivy does in the real world. Yeah, I think we'll do that. Right. Time to rip it all out. And I don't need a beacon because it's close to insta-mineable. Close to insta-mineable. I can speak. At least Jason won't object. Well, exactly. Oh no, I'm losing out on all the coral fans because they don't break unless you silk touch them. I'm going to have to go round and silk touch everything first. Ooh. Oh. I assumed if you sheared... Don't have my tools on me, do I? I bet they're not in my end chest. Nope. Right. Firstly, let's grab these bits that are floating. Elkhorn, shush! Is it a bird? Is it a plane? No, it's a hunter. Yeah, Elkhorn, you shush! Silk touch. Shovel, replace it with the hoe. There we go! I now have a way of removing the fans. Is that what they're called? Fans? and just the named ones, without removing the blocks. Excellent. I can't help but feel that that's a jab at me, because that wasn't a drowned farm, that cube, that was a cold farm. Although, no, I suppose we have got drowned farms now. And all the drowned heads I could ever not want. Luos, don't you dare. I know you're thinking it, don't. I'm gonna come back and find drowned heads have been deposited. I know I am. There we go. I do have a lot of fans on this stream, you're right. Shepherd. That pun was wonderful. But also very, like all puns, it was terrible, but it was also wonderful. Everything, I almost need an LA. I don't have any LAs yet. I don't know, has anyone collected an LA yet? I know Sandy was talking about it. I don't have a pun command, Elcorn. As with any commands, you're welcome to create your own, but I don't currently have a pun command. If you want to add one, feel free. Shepherd, same goes for you. If you would like to add commands you feel would fit the channel, then please do. Up here. There. I'm not even sure what you're trying to say, Minipax. Unfortunately, I don't speak emoji very well. I speak hypermoji, and that's about it. Whatever it is, I'm going to assume you're asking me my favourite colour. It's purple. Thank you for asking. Brain melting blueprint. Hello, pop. I've just read out the emojis. I don't know. Honestly, you've lost me. There is a lot more. There's actually more fans than I anticipated. And there's a lot that are hiding. Right. No. I used to have 3LA, but 2 of despawn. I didn't realise they did despawn. I thought they didn't. I've come up with a better idea. Do one pillar at a time, rather than doing all the fans and all the pillars. It makes a weird squishy sound. If you break it, I'm not sure I like that. I might have to make sure I get the coral placed correctly first time, every time. Come on, stop floating away, please. Oh, I'm past an hour. I should probably go on a break before Cosmic comes back to ask why I haven't gone on a break. Right. I should probably go on a break. Immediately continues to remove coral rather than going on a break. Right. For my own safety, I'm putting myself inside the conduit, because then if any drown show up, I won't be killed by them. Over here. There we go. I've just flown away. There's a conduit here. There's a conduit here I can put myself in. There we go. There. No drowned are going to bother me here. Right. Yes. Every hour, sort of, when I remember, or when I get nagged, one of the two, I go on a break just for a few minutes to get away from my screen, grab a stretch, just get a general rest of the eyes and the voice. Everyone else, I encourage you to do the same. Elkhorn is working, so I don't think he can leave his computer. But everyone else who is able to, get away from your screens for a few minutes, and just rest your eyes and stretch your body, because it doesn't do your body any good to be sat there, maybe hunched at a computer, for too long. Right, yep, I will be back in a few minutes. Yeah, see you all then.
I'm not sure about that, but I have to have it focused to new calls as soon as possible. Anyway, give me that.
Tom, how you doing? Coming back to you on. Right, back to you later.
knew it would be such a mistake to leave my room? We have bread baking. The smell of bread baking is very nice. I am now incredibly hungry. Welcome back, everyone. Yeah, I am very hungry now. I didn't get hungry from my own talk about food, but I did get hungry from the smell of bread. In fairness, the smell of bread baking. Who doesn't get hungry from that? I even know people who are gluten intolerant who get hungry from the smell of bread baking. Let's see. Straight back at the grind, because that's what we're going to be doing, I think, for a large chunk of this stream. Grinding the coral out of our way. It's nothing fancy, the bread that's baking. It's just a standard brown loaf, but it's bread. Bread is bread. Bread is nice. I will likely be indulging in some bread after the stream. I normally have some toast after I've been streaming. Fellow streamers in the chat, do you guys find that streaming makes you hungry for some reason? Like you feel really hungry after you've just ended? Roast beef in the roast beef. Oh, it's been so long since I've had roast beef. Like properly had it, not like grabbed a piece off my boss's chopping board whilst we're working on a Sunday. Definitely haven't stolen roast beef that was meant for a customer. I haven't actually done specifically that, but I have definitely grabbed roast beef that has not been sold yet because I was hungry. This is quite a big bit. Hard to tell where it all starts and ends. Might just have to guess and hope that I don't destroy too much of it. I generally have. Okay. Yeah, I eat before I stream. I have dinner before I stream. Yeah, no, streaming does make me very thirsty as well. Even when I do remember to drink, I still feel very thirsty afterwards. I think that's just the talking though that does that. But yeah, I eat before I stream, which does have the unfortunate side effect of meaning I tend to burp quite a bit during my streams, which I do try and avoid, and I am sorry if they come through. Thank you, Alcon. Thank you for that. I will. For your sakes, more than mine. Yeah, it has the side effect of making me unfortunately a little gassy in the mouth during my stream, which is not great, but I know the alternative is not eating until close to 11 PM or after 11 PM sometimes, and whilst that's fine for Minipacks who operates on Central Time for some reason, I know Minipacks has explained to me why they operate on Central Time, but I don't operate on Central Time, and I can eat at that sort of time when I've been at work, but that's because I generally don't feel as hungry when I've been at work. Something to do with being surrounded by food for like a good 10-12 hours kind of reduces how hungry you feel. I couldn't tell you why, but it does tend to make you feel less hungry working with food all day. Yeah, need a hydrate reminder. Yeah, for you it very much needs to be a Nightbot timer for the time being. If you don't mind me asking, how close are you to affiliate? Is it just the followers that you're still not there on? Which, are you close now? You must be, surely. We keep trying to throw people at you. If people aren't following Minipacks, go and follow Minipacks. Because we want to get them up to affiliate. We need 13 and all the others are done. Okay, right, 13. 13 people now. Anyone who's not following, go. I appreciate that I don't actually have 13 people here right now. pun was awful. The pun was awful. Also slightly delayed, but I'm willing to chalk that up to a stream delay. Shepard just followed. That's one. Tell all my alternate personalities to follow, but some of them might object. I mean, I suppose that would work if someone had multiple personalities. They could each have an individual account. What's the odds of us not following mini-packs? Yeah, I know. We follow mini-packs everywhere they go. I've said that and then immediately realised what I said. No mini-packs. I'm not stalking you. I swear. It's probably not very reassuring. That one. Oh no, I lost one. So my call it stalking. There must be a social media site out there that instead of it being called following is called stalking or something. I've managed to scare mini-packs off twice now. Twice in less than half an hour, which, to be perfectly honest, is actually quite impressive on my part. Am I inside or outside? Because I wouldn't be surprised. No, I am inside the shape. Right. Mini-packs, when are you next going live? Out of curiosity. Assuming you know. Of course, you might not actually have a set time in mind. Really should have put an allay up here. And I was just thinking to myself, because I remembered Mythical said that she had, I think it was Mythical who had an allay, and we could duplicate them, but we couldn't, because we are on 1.19, not 1.19.1. They released 1.19.1 the day before Minipacks moved the server to the new host, which frankly was just inconsiderate. Elkhorn streams about 3 AM our time. No, Shepard, I didn't. That was completely accidental. Yeah, I think it's about 2 AM, 3 AM our time, something like that. Might be on his channel. He might be able to tell us. I know he's lurking in chat. I hope I'm going to be able to find something to do with this. Hello, Aldebar. Yeah, you enjoy your lurk as much as you can when you're working whilst lurking. 8-9 Central. Yeah, so 2 AM, 3 AM us. If that helps at all, Minipacks. I don't know if this is so you can stream with him or so you don't clash with him. Which is actually why I generally don't stream on Tuesdays. So I don't clash with a certain moderator of mine who loves flowers. Though that may change depending on how things in the future goes. What are we getting the most of? It looks like it's the bubble coral, the magenta purpley one. Though there is a lot of blue here as well. And yellow. Actually, there's a lot of all the colours except maybe... Yeah, there's not as much pink, which is interesting. Pink just seems to be rarer in general. You know, this would be a very convenient place for my axolotls. There we go. Oh, for crying out loud. I'll go back up there in a second. And the thing is, I can't even have like a 5-minute timer because it would only be a 5-minute timer for when one of them got broken. I suppose they're all getting broken closely enough in time that a 5-minute timer would be able to apply to more than one. Because it'd be a couple of seconds in it. even if that one. My phone is buzzing. Oh! This one must have generated with the sand around it. Yeah, dead horn coral. Must have just generated with the sand all over. Why have you... Oh! Is that because... Yeah, is that because you just got squished by algae barge in jail, or because you tripped over? Go. So we've got a clear space now. Not a very big clear space, and we've still got all this. Oh dear. I might have bit off a little more than I can chew. Just a little. Just possible. And back down. Oh, I know. I've got something to ask you all. Unfortunately, I don't have the one person who would be able to, who I can guarantee has played this game before. I know she's played it. Stray, the cat game. It's 24, 25 quid on Steam. Is it worth that price? Because I don't actually know anyone who I can ask, because all my colleagues are console, and it's free on PlayStation. So all my work colleagues are PlayStation, and it's just useless to me. I don't have a PlayStation. I don't need a PlayStation. Why would I have one? So yeah, Stray, is it worth getting? Is it worth 25 quid, basically? That's not what I wanted to do. Coral away, coral away. We'll get rid of the wool as well, we don't need it. We need the stick of discipline, we don't need the seeker pickles. Arguably we don't need the bow and arrows because I don't use them down here, but we're going to keep hold of them just in case. I dropped a forkful of mashed potato while distracted by stream. Why, Ginge, you don't want to do that. That's a very silly thing to do. Why would you do something like that? Lurk audio only while driving. No worries, Alcorn. I hope I can provide entertaining podcast sort of content whilst you drive home, I guess. I don't know how else I'd describe it. I can't watch a stream, listen to a stream even whilst I definitely can't watch a stream whilst I'm driving, but I can't listen to a stream whilst I'm driving. I find it too easy to get distracted. I don't think the microphone picked up that yawn. Stop being entertaining. I'm not trying to be entertaining. To be perfectly honest, I still can't wrap my head around the fact that you're all here. It's baffling to me. Like, half the time I'm not even talking. I'm just mining. Especially on streams on my own, on a game like this, I do a lot of going quiet for a second, then thinking to myself, wait, I'm streaming, not just playing Minecraft, I do actually need to talk. I mean, obviously I could just do it in silence, but that doesn't make for great content for you guys, does it? So I'm being entertaining for your benefit, Ginger. Guess I'm not half bad. Thank you. Thank you, Shepard. That's very kind of you to say. I can always rely on you guys to give me a compliment that's also a not so thinly veiled insult. You guys aren't half bad either. Hop. Minipex is AFK. This is not a surprise to anyone. For those who don't know, if you play on Infinity Cove and you don't see Minipex AFK, you are not playing on Infinity Cove. Minipex is on at all hours of the day, and most of the time they're AFK. As a gladiator once said, "You are are you not?" My brain reorganized that into like it changed the order of those words. Those words? What's a words? Yeah, it changed the order of those words to you are not entertained. I'm fairly certain that's not the line in the film. 33.3% bad. I'm trying to set up my new keybinds for a change, not for materials. You're still AFK. I never said why you were AFK, I just said you were AFK. I don't know why, like, it's not exactly an unknown film quote that we've just had given to us. Like, are you not entertained is a fairly well, in fairness, I don't know what film it's from, I assume it's from Gladiator, but yeah, it's a fairly famous film quote, so it's like saying Sparta this is, or is this Sparta? Actually, Sparta this is just means that it's the film 300 but with Yoda. That's a fish. Up here, down here, over here, over here, over there, and down. This is actually looking quite good now that I've cleared it out a bit. Now that I've finally actually made some progress with clearing a section out. I'm going to have all the sea pickles I could ever need. This coral fan farm that we apparently have, is it a sea pickle? Is it the sea pickle farm or is it a different farm? Do I know where the sea pickle farm is, but I didn't even know we had a coral farm. Sparta Yoda is not a crossover. I didn't until now. I know, it's the crossover we don't, it's... I've forgotten the Batman line. It's not the... Is it not the crossover we need but the one we deserve, or is it not the crossover we deserve but the one we need? I've actually forgotten what the Batman, which order the Batman line goes in. I know it's hero, not crossover, but still. Nearly. Nearly. Stop. Oh, I picked you up. There we go. It's the same farm. Okay. Just checking that I haven't somehow managed to miss an entire farm. Bit of server lag, a little worrying when I've had crashes due to lack of memory apparently. Though we haven't crashed so far, which is promising. I say so far, so as not to tempt fate. Though saying that, the circumstances behind the crashes yesterday, one was due to me entering the Nether, and the other was due to, for some reason, Elkhorn raiding someone. Lord knows what was going on there. So, I'll probably go into the Nether at some point just to test things out. Just to see what happens. Let's get another look after we've removed these ones. Can you guys hear that? Oh, is that the ambient noise? Oh, do we? I assume it's a 9x9. Flammable Flow MC has followed. Hello. I recognise your name. Flammable Flow MC. Where do I know you from, Flammable? Because I recognise your name from somewhere. And I'm blanking on where. I don't know if it is maybe Joel's chat or... Honestly, I couldn't tell you. I know I definitely seen that name, your name before. Here it is. Spawn Chunks! Thank you. Spawn Chunks Discord. For those who don't know what the Spawn Chunks is, it's a weekly Minecraft podcast hosted by Joel Duggan and Pixel Riffs. Go and check it out. They've just released a new episode. Perhaps do that after this stream. But yes, welcome in, Flammable Flow, I don't know what name you prefer. If you would rather I used your full name, then please do say. Welcome in, thank you for the follow. This is actually Joel's Patreon server, Infinity Cove. So you're still keeping with the Joel theme here. It's a very not lonely area. I am a bit distant from the nearest people. That's where a lot of other people are concentrated, so I'm a bit further out, but this was the nearest coral reef. Is it Harvey Dent? I thought it was Batman himself, Harvey, who had that line. Yes, eerie noises in my head. Shepherd, eerie noises. After Subnautica, they're putting me on edge slightly. Remember... Oh, you and me, okay. You're confusing me is what you're doing. FFMC. We'll go for FFMC then. Still a mouthful, but then again, I can't really criticise my name's Hunter 555. So it might be that. Send you a mod that may help. Well, the other thing that I discovered, mini packs, is that I needed to do a Windows update. I discovered that today because when I was checking through things last night after the stream, I realised that I'd had a computer uptime of 12 days, so I needed to do a restart anyway. And then I discovered that it had a Windows update that it hadn't actually told me about. Because why would it tell me that it wants to update? You just put a little orange dot next to the power icon. Yeah, not helpful. So I've now updated Windows 10, so it could be interesting to see if that was the problem. It might have been that. But again, it could have been this memory leak issue, so who knows. Over here now. It really does get quite far, doesn't it? Right. Nearly got this first half done. Oh dear lord, we're already at 1 hour 40. Time really does fly when you're chopping down coral, doesn't it? And I have now stopped collecting the fans. I've got a lot of fans now. So if I break them, I break them, but I'm not attempting to collect them. Could be either or neither, to be fair. Well, I'll try the mod, and it might help. I'm running at 100 FPS over here. If for context, at the treehouse I run at 30. When I'm not streaming. I think it runs slightly lower when I'm streaming. But I'm running at 111 FPS right now because I don't have anything here. So it's a bit jarring that I should be crashing in the empty area over here and in the full area where there's loads of different moving parts. I have no problems at all. Okay. Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen any Batman film. So, I don't remember half the lines. So this is how you get a lot of fans. Yes, this is how I got big on Twitch. Big. I suppose big in context. I went to a coral reef and dug it up. Hey, that's how you can solve your affiliate problem, Minifax. Just go to the nearest coral reef and dig it all up. It's not bad for the environment at all. Now, can someone enlighten me? Because I know that coral bleaching is a bad thing in the real world. I'm talking in the real world now. I know it's a bad thing, coral bleaching. I know that coral is home to a lot of different life, but there must be something that they're using to explain to humans who don't care about animals why we should care about coral. Like, so there must be like, what is the reason that coral exists in regards to the ecosystem other than a habitat for other aquatic life? Or is it that its purpose? It provides a place to hide for aquatic life, like small fish and things. Like, is that why coral exists? Or does it provide some wider service to the environment and the ecology of the world as a whole. I think that was a very convoluted way of saying, what purpose does coral have? Why does it exist? Because I'm genuinely curious, and I genuinely would like to know if anyone knows. Unfortunately, I don't think anyone in chat is a marine biologist, which is a shame. But I can't just expect my chat to be one of every possible career. That's not how this works, sadly. Be useful if it was. Filter, as in they filter the seawater. Coastlines from. Oh, I genuinely didn't know that. Protects the coastlines from erosion. Well, I suppose that makes sense because it would take on the brunt of the water. Oh, it makes sense, but I didn't even think that. What? Is that what I said? Did I say marooned? Marine. I mean marine. An ocean biologist. A water biologist. Someone who deals in aquatic animals. It's a key point of the food chain too, so dead coral equals dead food chain, so you're known as sea deserts. I read that as sea deserts, which is a very different concept. That's what I'm building right now, and with that eerie music, I mean, I suppose my name is Hunter, so I am a crime on the ecosystem, aren't I? I'm not a trophy hunter. In fact, I've never actually been hunting. The name's from my teen days. Just pretending to miss here for. Don't do that to me, Ginger, because I will genuinely think that I've misspoken. Shall I remind you that that is why Jason exists? The dolphins are stealing my coral. Give me my coral back. Grab those bits as well before the dolphin gets to them. There we go. That looks like... Oh, no, there's a bit down there. They also provide jobs for local communities and also provide resources for meds and food. That I laughed at that because I was trying to figure out how a coral reef provides jobs. I can understand resources for medication and foods. I'm a little unsure on the jobs side of things. I assumed when I first read jobs, I assumed it was a joke. Dolphins are not a menace. Dolphins are not a menace. A bit misunderstanding at times and thinking we're trying to play when we're not, but so are toddlers. I will not be killing the dolphins if that is what you're trying to suggest. The dolphins get to live. I like dolphins. Dolphins are my favourite animal, fun fact. And yes, I know that my profile picture is of a wolf. Dolphins are still my favourite animal. Wolves are my favourite animal that don't swim in the sea. Because I can't make them my favourite mammal because my favourite animal is dolphins. Which by definition are also my favourite mammal. My favourite semi-aquatic mammal, because dolphins are effectively fully aquatic, is the platypus. You know, I completely forgot I had an uptime command. And I set it up. Getting there. Right. That's not a pufferfish. I thought that was a pufferfish. Oh dear. There we go. Oh, he didn't drop the trident. That's a shame. The jobs, tourism, fishing. Okay, no one. Lewis, don't make me come over there. Dolphins as implemented in Minecraft as such. Okay, I can accept that, Shepard. I can accept that. No, I don't need tridents. I just like it when I kill a drowned and it drops a trident. Though a drowned holding a loyalty trident, that is a sight to behold. As I learnt when building a drowned farm. I wonder. No, they don't. I wondered if it would damage me. Any mention of animals makes me start singing that song. I don't know this song. I haven't been to Ginger's streams in a long time, unfortunately. Unfortunately, Ginger's schedule is not very cohesive for my own work schedule. So Ginger, if you could kindly change your schedule to be more convenient to specifically me, that would be great. What if I mention seahorses? Hey, what have you got against seahorses, Ginger? What have you got against seahorses? I will break down the walls between servers, get onto Halcyon Heights, and throw a seahorse at you if you're not careful. Ooh, that's an idea. I'm gonna have to make a few trips to Ginger's streets. I've had a mischievous idea. And I'm looking forward to trying to implement it. Ginger, you have nothing to worry about. I don't want to see her drowned with a Riptide Trident. I've been lucky so far to have never encountered one. I would like to keep that streak going. Right. We're at 1 hour 50, and what my plan is get to 2 hours, take my second break as I do, and then for the third hour we are going to run around the server a bit, because I want to show off a few things. Are there any server members in chat, or in the case of Lewis, online, who would like me to avoid anything? Because I would like to show off certain things that we've been working on recently. But I'm aware that I don't want to tread on toes or anything regarding other people's builds. So the Ocean Monument, the Drowned Farm, things like that. I don't want to show off what other people's projects. I know they're community projects, but you think I should avoid Lewas? That worries me, because I was expecting Lewas to tell me to avoid Lewas, which would make more sense. Do I? I don't think I want to. Minipax is saying avoid Lewas. Lewas is inviting me to the Undying Shrine. See, I can't really say who I trust more, because both have tried to kill me in the past. And I'm fairly certain both have succeeded in the past. So, neither is exactly someone I would consider safe to be around. Not on this server, and most certainly not when I'm live. It's a long story, Hunter, but you're very sensitive to mention... I'm very sensitive to mention of seahorses. Okay. Is this an actual seahorses bother you thing, or is this a running joke in the stream thing? Mini-packs, I have no idea what you're talking about. I am a perfectly safe and pleasant person. I have never killed anyone in my life. There is no need to watch Alcorn's VOD yesterday. In fairness, I do actually encourage people to watch my fellow Infinity Cove members' VODs. And in the case of Mythical Star, her YouTube videos. Right, is there any more? This bit here needs to be removed. Over here. Can someone please drop the Covers command in chat again? Because I can't remember if I've attached Mythical Star's YouTube channel to it. I think I have. I'm fairly certain I messaged her about it, but I can't remember if I actually added her. And if I didn't, can we please get her YouTube channel dropped in chat? I'm just going to cut this very slightly. It's a running joke from the Grass Nebula before I ever streamed. I have not even heard of the Grass Nebula. Which one's the Grass Nebula? Is that a streamer or a server or? I missed that. I would think maybe it was Pixel Rift Surf, but that was the Pixel Rift, so it's not that. That one needs to be removed slightly. I did add method. Okay. Very conscious that Sandy keeps getting lower and lower just because I've put that list in alphabetical order. Grass Nebula. Oh, it's Draft's server. I knew it was a server, but I didn't know whose. And Ginger, you are in a lot of communities. So I could have listed off a lot of streamers and I still wouldn't have got it. Then again, I'm saying that like I'm not in a lot of... Although, in fairness, most of my streams overlap. And all have the same origin point for me. I basically found... If I wanted to be weird, like, not weird about it, but if I wanted to really go all the way back, I could say... I'm watching Elkhorn, Mini-Packs, Ginger, all you guys, because of Captain Sparkles, the YouTuber. I could say that, and it wouldn't technically be wrong. So, or if you want to be a bit more recent about it, because of Mumbo Jumbo. Been on the server for over 3 years, it was the first one I joined. Oh, cool. 3 years, so 3 years would have been 2019, I think, if I've done my maths right. I have been on this server for a year and a half. Wow, a year and a half. That is... Oh my god. A year and a half, I can't believe I've been here that long. Because I joined February 2021 as a birthday present for myself. Because I'm basic like that. I get myself birthday presents. I just treated myself to joining a server for a community that I enjoyed being part of. He absolutely is. He absolutely is. I don't understand half of what he does with Redstone, but he's a great YouTuber. But I started watching, I think it was his 20 Redstone Doors videos, and then start watching some of his Redstone tutorials, even though I didn't understand them. It wasn't until Season 7 of Hermitcraft that I actually started to watch that, though. And then, as I was watching Season 7 of Hermitcraft, as I'm watching Mumbo, I start watching Green and Iskell, and then as people start doing collabs with each other, I just start branching out until I'm watching half the server. By the end of Hermitcraft 7, I was watching all the Hermits. Yeah, I was watching all the Hermits by the end of Season 7. But by that point, I think it was I can't remember. I must have stumbled across the Hermitcraft recap. I found the Hermitcraft recap, and then through that I found Pix. I wasn't ready to commit to trying to watch the backlog of the Minecraft Survival Guide, and I'm not a big fan of joining established series most of the way through. It's just a personal thing. I have trouble catching myself up on what on earth is going on. So I had Pixariff in my subscriptions feed, but not with the intent of watching any of his videos to begin with. I was going to watch it eventually. I knew that, but there was a lot. Any of you who watch Pix, which I'm sure is a lot of you, how long was the Survival Guide Season 1? How many episodes was that? Because it was a lot. Like, Season 2 started in December, and it's already into 100, like, the first 100, so it must have been a lot. But anyway, yeah, so I found Hermitcraft Recap, which meant I found pigs, and I think Hermitcraft Recap is also how I found the spawn chunks. Started listening to the spawn chunks in... You know, I'm not sure. I know when I became a patron. I became a patron in September, so it must have been July, August time. I think it was when the Nether update came out. I think it was when 1.16 came out, that's when I started listening to the spawn chunks. Which in fairness would probably have been a good point to start watching the survival guide, because it would have been an update. Over 365, can't be bothered to do the maths. The problem I had with Phil's hardcore series, yeah, it's just established series, very difficult to watch. Which I'm aware is a similar thing for these streams, because it's established world and things that I've started streaming from. Yeah, so I found Spawn Chunks. I became a patron for the Spawn Chunks in September of 2020. So this is during lockdown, towards the end of the first... well, this is towards the second lockdown in the UK. Not quite the second lockdown. November, which was the second lockdown, was when I started watching Joel. So I watched Joel... started watching Joel through November, December, into January. I don't remember exactly when Joel approached me about becoming a mod for his channel. It was in the new year. Yeah, streams are slightly different. I think because there's more of a... You're in the middle of just chatting with people. You're not really talking about what you're doing. You're just chatting to your... You're just talking to your chat. Then it's slightly easier to be involved in. I find keeping up with streams far easier, though watching streams at the same time as... If I'm in the stream, it's fine. It's finding the time to get into the stream that's the problem. It's the most problem I have with most streams. Just my schedule doesn't allow it. 361. Yeah, there was no way I was catching up on that. More or... Oh, above me. There we go. So, yeah, I started watching Joel's streams, and then Joel spiraled into all the Citadel. So, Stephen, Alistair, Cosmic, which eventually spiraled into everyone else. Aldebar, Ginger, the rest of Halcyon Heights. I'm following most of Halcyon Heights, even if I can't make it to their streams. Myself starting to stream, Sandy, Elkhorn, mini packs, Mythical's videos, just CJ. I'm probably missing people. I'm so sorry if I'm missing you. But if you're a content creator and you somehow overlap with the spawn chunks, and especially with Joel's own personal community, I probably at least follow your content, even if I don't make it to all of it and don't get to watch all of it. It's really... I've never really thought about how much it spiraled, but... I wish I could argue with that. I'm going to correct the fact that I do not throw butts. Ginger throws butts and pants everywhere. I throw bits. Which isn't much better in Jason's eyes, I'm sure. Whoop, there's sound there. Ah, that's why. But yes, that pretty much summarises my presence in Ginger's streams. But that's what happens when you stream on Saturday afternoons and Wednesday nights. Unfortunately, that's the most I can show up for. Okay, and Ginger can actually throw butts. I suppose you have your kitty butt emote. I didn't realise that Drath... I shouldn't be surprised that Drath has that emote. To be perfectly honest, I'm not sure why I do it. Why I am. Any more ores? Any more ores? Any more for any more? No. Oh yes, there's some copper. I'm aware that this granite is almost certainly a copper vein. But we're not going to be worrying about that right now. There we go. visual glitches are a little annoying, but we can live with them. Yeah, I tried to, but I enjoy everyone's content so much, and more to the point, more importantly, I find I enjoy the community a lot. I struggle to actually watch the VODs of my server mates and the Citadel folks, because one of the reasons I love the streams so much is the people in chat. There's a geode here. I really shouldn't use the map for mining. It's a bit naughty of me. I'm not supposed. That's not why I've got the map. I shouldn't use it for that kind of thing. It's even called eerie noise in the subtitles. It does its job, that's for sure. Anyway, stick of discipline. Blocks don't need. Had to take my headset off for a second. I thought these sounds were coming through my speakers rather than my headphones. Right. What are we... We'll take everything. We'll take everything. We'll leave the conduit because we're going to be coming back here. Trident. There we go. We'll go back to the platform and then we'll head back towards the portal. I was half expecting there to be more stuff here. Put those two there. No, there's nothing new. Interesting dolphin head. Not sure what's happened to those. Thank you, mini packs. And thank you, FF, for the 100 bits. Very kind of you. Very good bits. And they're pride bits, which feels very appropriate for this channel. I think I can leave everything else here. Right. Is that the crafting table from my shipping box? No, it is not. Put the dolphin head down and pick it back up, it will likely fix. We'll go and do that in a second. We'll leave that ship box there, we'll take that one with us. We'll take that one with us. Don't need the hoe anymore. Don't need the shears anymore, they go there. That one with us. Pick up the ender chest. Blue, brown, white, pink, yellow, orange, grey, red, purple, green. There we go. Why did I click that? I meant to click that one. Blue, brown, white, yellow, pink, orange, red, purple, green. There we go. 17 bits from Ginger. Thank you for the remaining luck. And thank you for thanking the mods, FF. Yeah, they are awesome. I would not be doing this if I didn't have my mods. They are what makes this all possible. Thank you, mods. Right, let's go and see if we can fix that dolphin head situation. I'm not quite sure. Apparently I'm water skiing. Dolphin head. That has indeed fixed it. Is that? Interesting. I wonder if any others have glitched. I don't know. Anyway, yes. We're going on a break. Leo, so you're going to be able to sleep if it gets to night, because I'm conscious that I have not... I'm not actually going to go AFK there, because you'll be able to hear all the animal noises, and you won't enjoy that. Right. Yes, I'm going on another break. Then, we are going to tour the server somewhat. We're not going to tour everything. Not going to see everything, but we are going to explore just some bits that are newer that I might not have shown on my streams. Generally community builds, not other people's. Though Luos, we will stop by yours. Never met a mod that isn't nice. Doesn't matter what platform, always nice. This is true. I am yet to meet a mod that isn't nice. I'm aware that I'm a mod, so I know how that sounds. But any other mods, I haven't met a mod that isn't nice. I've met some that have lost their temper, though generally the person needed to have their temper lost on. Ginger. Excuse me. Apparently I had a cough in my throat. Anyway, I'm going on a break. I will see you all in a few minutes. Everyone else, take a screen break as well. That's an order. sorry about a slightly longer break. I encountered a dog that needed my attention. Yes, it was my dog. She wanted fussing. The rest of the family have just gone to bed, and apparently she wasn't ready to. I think she was hoping for a second bedtime treat. Unfortunately for her, I'm not so easily conned. Yes, woof indeed. She's actually got quite noisy in recent months. We live... Our garden backs onto the local kennels, so any dogs that are barking there, occasionally she'll bark at them, or she'll bark at the neighbours if she sees them, or she'll bark at people she hears walking past. And this is not a safe place to stand whilst talking. Right. Where are we going to... I don't know why I've flown this way. I actually wanted to fly this way. Because I'm going to show you what Elkhorn's been up to on his streams. Just to give you a taste of the sort of thing Elkhorn has been doing. And try and encourage more people towards Elkhorn. Because people won't have been following Elkhorn. The vast majority of this chat aren't following Elkhorn, that's for sure. You absolutely are. Right. Which way? I'm trying to stream here, seagulls. I'm beginning to wonder if I should disable ambience when I'm streaming, just for the seagulls. Here we are. This is our guardian farm. This is our noisy guardian farm, apparently. So this is all Subnautica themed. I don't know if Elkhorn's actually played Subnautica, or if he's just using the base modules in Subnautica as inspiration for how to build this. Well, that's unfortunate, Ginger, but you're following him. That's what matters. That helps discoverability. Yes, so this is the Guardian Farm. We worked as a group to raid it and then to drain it all out. And then I think Elkhorn primarily has been... Apparently it's not been completely spawn-proofed. I don't know if Elkhorn's aware of that. Yeah, so we worked together in some group streams to drain it, drain it, and then I think Elkhorn primarily did the building. Minipax and Lewis, feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. And then Minipax built in the sorting system, which is accessed through here. And is just... Minipax is our chief redstoner on this server, and I am glad it's not me, because what is going on here? In fairness, I can actually decipher some of it, but I have to stare at it for a while. Like, I understand how these work. Kind of. Yeah, it is brilliant. Elkhorn, okay, you didn't realise that was still a... Yeah, I'm not sure where that slime had spawned, unfortunately. It was somewhere over here, I think, so... Somewhere is not properly spawn-proofed. And then the thing that I love that Elkhorn has discovered is the leaves. The azalea leaves with the glow lichen and the sculk vein. It's just look at it. Like, sculk vein and glow lichen allow you to do so much more with textures of blocks. And it looks so good. I really like sculk vein. I really like the colour of it, so I've been experimenting with that bit. Glow lichen, I'm not so invested in, just because it's a greyish colour, and I try and avoid working with greys. But oh, I didn't realise that Elkhorn had even shared it. I don't, because the monthly hangouts are Saturdays and they're often like confirmed last minute. I don't get to make them because I'm at work. They do seem to be settling into a routine, so I'm not looking for anything in particular. I'm just wandering around, exploring. Whilst I'm here, many of you will have seen this, I'm sure, but this is the reason that we will never need to go hunting for shulkers ever again. This is our shulker farm. There's a shulker shooting area. It produces a lot. So So we've seen that. Ow. I have no ankles left. I'm worse than Joel when it comes to breaking my ankles. Right. Which way? I'm not as confident with exploring the nether of the new area. I don't know my way around quite as well. Yes, I think some of the leaves are indeed also waterlogged. I'm not sure if they all are, but some of them definitely are. And then the Bizarro Inn, which is the nether hub for the new area, and the reason we have this is if I go through here. This is the Finite Inn, as the waypoint says. This was built, I think, again by Elkhorn as just our base of operations for our new areas. Because when we updated to 1.18, we didn't want to lose all our old stuff. We set up a command block that teleports us from this ship here all the way 10,000 blocks away to a ship that's located in a cave here, in there. In there. You can actually see where we'd fly into it. And then, just because of the seed, didn't there used to be shriekers here? Yeah, because of this seed, we have to teleport out like another 10,000 blocks for any ancient cities. There are like 5 ancient cities below us here. But if we're back in the old area, there's none. None anywhere near it. Right, I want to get another stack of rockets. I need to make another trip to the rocket farm. I am constantly going to that farm. Any objections, mini-packs, to me going over that way? To the Drowned Farm and to your Warden Island? Because I won't go over there if you don't want me to. Mini-packs, understandable. Very understandable. They are very annoying. But yes, I'm going to hover over here until... Go for it. Awesome. I'm going to hover over here until I get that message. I don't have the map because it's not exactly straight ahead. Rockets. Right, Drowned Farm, Drowned Farm, Drowned Farm. I think it's slightly this way. There it is. This was a lot of fun to build. I haven't actually seen this bit. When I was last here, we'd only built the 2 chambers. I haven't seen properly up here. I think I caught briefly one of Minipax's streams. That's a cloud. I just ran into a cloud. How does... Where do I... Where am I supposed to stand? Where do I... Sorry about the drowned noise. But... Is it here? Mini-packs, you're going to have to explain to me how this farm works, because I don't actually know. I'm going to... It sounds like it. Let's go down here, it might be a little quieter. And thank you, Flow, for redeeming Hydrate. I will mute for your sake, not mine. Keep walking down the side. You're right next to George, just like into the glass cube. Ah! Swiper don't swipe. whilst I can. Yeah. Well, that's all my equipment repaired. Where? Turn it on, leave it to the right. Oh. Whoops. Didn't mean to fall off. I don't want to unload chunks whilst minecarts are rolling. How does that work? What the hell? Okay. Right, let's turn it off again. Right, where do I put the stuff that I've picked up? Drowned heads, because that's exactly what I needed. Yeah, where do I put the stuff that I've picked up? Oh! That's a lava mine. That's a lava one, isn't it? Didn't mean to fall off. Did not mean to fall off. Not entirely sure how I did that. That's not sorter. That's not sorter. Just get rid of it somehow. Congratulations, equipment. You have just been promoted to my storage system. Right. I need to go south. There is another build somewhere in here that I would like to show off. Me finding it? Slim chances. I have no idea where I am. Okay, that's fine. That could have been bad. Lewis, don't worry about it. I'm gonna have a quick fly around, and if I can't see it, then actually I might have found it. Or not. I thought I'd found it. I know it's in here somewhere. Yeah, don't worry about it too much, Lewis. If I can't find it in the next few minutes, then I will. That was some rubber banding. Then I will. I keep losing my train of thought. I will find it off stream and then I'll show it off in another stream. This, I believe, actually, Lewis, was made by you. Which is an amazing use of armor stands and something I would like to replicate in my jungle base. And then I believe that's the door. Right. I don't want to cross this yellow line. But we have a warden sanctuary. Yeah. This was interesting. This was an interesting stream. Is that saying they're too loud, Elkhorn, or just observing that there are ambient sounds here? And I think it's the pressure plate. It's the pressure plate, that's me out. Right, we have much to see, so we must move on. Lewis, I was going to head over to your place next to see this Temple of Undying, if that's okay. This way? Yes. Hadn't had a jungle since. I suppose I haven't been in the jungle, have I? Whilst I've been live. Every time I've been in the jungle, I've been off stream. And return to the Finite Inn. I didn't close the door behind me. Speaking of Lewis, there he is. In a group.
Hello.
Hello.
turn your stream off. There we go. Okay.
Beware the undying ones. Should I be worried?
This way.
Couldn't we just fly? It's only over there.
I mean, we could, but like, you know,
Does this
this
give
way
me
saves rockets.
this is true. This way does save rockets. Oh, for those wondering why we seem to be wearing no armor, we recently got a new... Is it a server-side mod that requires a client-side mod to work?
Yes.
That allows us to name our armor. I will show you in a second when I can actually access my inventory. Name our armor so it contains the word invis that basically stops it from rendering. I didn't have enough levels for my shoes, so you can still see my shoes, and I wanted to keep the elytra visible, unlike some people.
My storage is down there. You can look at it if you want. It's just a storage system.
I mean, you say it's just a storage system. It's one of the really impressive storage systems, so that I can't build. So
I mean, I wouldn't have been able to design something like that, but
I didn't say you had. But you built it. That's powdered snow. Oh, so that's why you were building a Totem of Undying map.
Yeah. Actually, it's a 3x3 map. It's 9 maps. Because I hate myself.
Yes, you do. Yes, apparently you do. It looks amazing, but yes, 9 maps. They're not locked.
No, you can't. No, that they're not locked in the item frame. No.
I thought you could lock them in the item frame for some reason, because you can lock armor stands. So. Are you rotating them as well? There we go.
No, I wasn't. There we go. There's my pipe organ up there.
I may have crashed into your pipe organ. There might be a slight hunter-shaped dent in it.
That's okay.
Oh,
It's
that's
pretty
a jukebox.
resilient.
I thought that was a note block, but of course we've got the new note block texture now.
Yeah, no, it's a jukebox.
With nothing in it, apparently.
And that's a rocket.
Yes, that was a rocket. Oh, making
Okay,
use of the mangrove.
First thing is you're gonna need that.
Golden nuggets, okay?
Yeah, follow me. Put golden nuggets on my hot bar. There we go.
You know what this reminds me? Have you played Skyrim?
Yes.
This reminds me of the shrine to the Temple of Meredith. That's it, or Meridia. I can't remember her name. One of the Daedric princes, the one who has the vampire.
Stand right here.
Right in you. Okay, here.
And then throw a gold nugget at the base of the shrine.
Oh! Awesome. Right.
Yep.
How many...
Hold on one second. Let me take care of this thunderstorm.
I thought that was intentional.
No.
I need 3 more. 3 more totems, please. It gave me 2. I think I fed them in too quickly. There we go. The gods were not. Yeah, I know. I didn't really know what to expect when you said totem vending machine. Oops, I dropped my shelter box. So, is it just a case of like a item detector and then it dispenses a totem?
Yep.
And then I drop my ender chest. You'll have to forgive my attempts at flying.
I'm terrible at it too, so.
There we go.
Oh yeah.
Very nice. And
Yeah.
for those who don't know it, that in the background is, please ignore that, that armor stand. That is Elkhorn's Cathedral. Elkhorn can remind me what it's based on because I've completely forgotten. I am sorry.
It's a cathedral in a Forgotten Realms book that
Okay.
I don't remember what it's called.
Yeah, I knew it was somehow D&D related, but I was blanking on the specifics. And then we've got that world's height platform that I punched out corn
Yeah.
off. Oh, here are your gold nuggets back. These are yours.
Thank
I
you.
half expected them to all get picked up by the shrine. So I'm
Oh,
seeing
yeah.
Cyan Wall. Is that plans for another road?
Yeah, it's plans for a road. This whole place is gonna be a small medieval. Well, small. It'll be a medieval village. The road is going to where the rich people live, and then it'll carry down to more poor people live down near the docks, down
Okay.
all the way down there.
So is the top of the mountain going to be the religious district? Because we've got your little church and we've got a cathedral. So do we need to build like a synagogue and a mosque?
Well, maybe over there. You could have that right there.
This feels like a bad idea. Me just walking over snow when powdered snow is in this game, and I can't distinguish between
It's-
snow and powdered snow.
As far as I know, there isn't any powdered snow over here, but that's,
There's no villager anymore, is there not? What happened to the villager?
No. It suffered an electrical mishap.
Did someone want the strike a villager with lightning achievement?
That would be correct.
I think I've already got that one. Is that in adventure? Yes, very, very frightening. Yes, I've already got that one. The only ones I don't have are all the what are they called? They're the funny shaped ones. They're not just the rounded squares. The challengers, the ones with purple text.
One more thing.
Yeah.
Do you throw something into the cauldron?
Just something.
Yeah, something that you don't care about.
Beacon.
It accepted your offering.
Rotten flesh. What does it want with rotten flesh?
Come this way. I'll show you what you just gave as an offering. What you gave an offering to, anyway.
Okay.
Through
This
here.
is very intimidating.
Okay. Press this button and you go up.
What is
The
this?
Cyclops. The Cyclops.
What the?
This is what happens when you're on a server late at night and don't have anything better to do.
What what would have happened if it didn't accept my offering?
It would have shot arrows at you. No, I'm just joking. Nothing. You just throw anything in here and it goes off.
Okay. Oh, I walked into. Did you push me into that snow?
Nope. I seriously did.
Okay, I must have just walked into it and not realised.
Yeah.
Which
It used to be a snow block, but I had to change it to a powdered snow so the beacon would go through it.
Okay. It's weird because I'm trying to figure out what is this. It's an ender pearl. It's just a purple ender pearl.
Yep, we have purple ender pearls now.
I blame Joel and his texture.
Just like we have diamond swords and diamond pickaxes. Even though this is a netherite pickaxe. And shovels.
That's my netherite pickaxe.
Yeah, you can change them. You can change them to look like this now.
How?
So do you have at least one level?
Yes.
Okay. If you do the command /trigger custom model data.
Add or set? Or is it just that?
Set. No. Custom model data set and then 1.
Oh, cool. Would
And
it
you
work
can do
on
that
the
with all
netherite
your
sword?
tools. It'll work on all the tools. And if you want to set it back, you can just do the same thing but 0
Do I
instead
need
of
to
1.
have level for that as well?
Yes.
Okay. Does it work on any item?
No, as far as I know, it has to be the correct tool.
Okay.
Is my X.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to figure out how to get a wooden sword to look like, not a wooden sword. Yeah, a wooden sword to look like a stick. So I can have my enchanted stick of discipline. You have been disciplined.
Sheerly amazing.
At least mine isn't a pun.
What's wrong with puns? Puns are the best.
What isn't wrong with puns? Freedom! I've fallen into the redstone. Oh, it's a good job that walking on redstone doesn't damage it in the way like jumping on crops removes farmland.
Yeah, that would be a disaster.
Wait, hold on, go back through. I can't see your nameplate through the painting. I didn't
I can
realise you
see
can't
yours.
see nameplates through paintings. Yeah,
I can see yours.
I can't see your... What?
Can you see my nameplate at all?
If I move so you're no longer behind the painting from my angle, then yes.
That's weird. Oh, that is weird. Yeah. No, I can see yours just fine.
Huh. Strange. One of Minecraft's great mysteries. Oh. The door shut on.
Yeah, it happens.
Oh, it's Cosmic's favourite biome.
Yep, birch forest.
Cosmic's not here for me to comment on the fact that this is her favourite biome.
For her to start yelling to throw it in the bin.
Minipax is telling me to message them later about what I want to look like what, so...
Yeah, they can make it look like a...
Right.
Make
what
your netherite
else?
sword look like... Probably make your netherite sword be able to look like a stick.
Yeah, I want my normal netherite sword to... I want my normal netherite sword, and I also want my stick of discipline. There's a cliff here as well.
Oh, you didn't fall very far.
No, I didn't. I'm now going to break up the cliff so I can get back up.
That's fair enough. I mean, I did push you, so... Whee!
Oh yeah, you're wearing a Lytra. Bye!
See if...
You're not flying off into the sunset, really. But
Got it.
that sounded painful.
It's a very annoying block that was just randomly there.
Welcome to Minecraft World Generation 101.
Ah!
I was hoping to hit you whilst you were still in flight. Not quite as dramatic as when I hit Alcorn yesterday. Right, I'm actually trying to think. I have other stuff to show off, but I'm blanking on what. I know I've got a skeleton farm that I built. That is really nothing special, but I want to show it. That might actually be it. Right, would you like to come with me and see my skeleton farm, my terrible skeleton farm, or
Sure!
have you got stuff to... Okay.
Do
It
anything
is
in
in the
particular.
old lands.
Oh.
Which is that way. I have a waypoint and I still check the world map. Can I stick the land? No, I cannot stick the landing. I crashed into the side of the boat.
It happens.
And now I can't get on the boat.
Taking the quick way.
The quick way?
Yeah, the quick way.
What's the quick way?
Yeah. Through Minipax Industries is the quick way.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
If I'd known that, I would have gone to Minipax Industries.
Yeah, come here. I'll show you. So there's a button over here now.
Yep. I've seen this button.
So if you just take from here,
And
oh,
then
the server's
to
really gonna
final-
hate us in a minute.
Ah, okay.
And then you can just
And then
go
where's
from
the
here to
button back to?
back to there. It's around the corner. Did you find it?
No. I know there's a button.
Yeah. Server's not liking me jumping. It's over here. It's right here.
Oh, that would be why.
Oh, I teleported
Oh, yeah, I forgot
you.
they do it based on range. Oh, that was weird. The villagers rendered in before the trading hall did. So I could just see a bunch of villagers floating in the ether. This way. I am wearing gold. Piglins seem annoyed at something. And it's at this moment that I'm glad that I don't have the sound alerts that Elkhorn has. Though I have considered getting them because I know chat will love me if I get them. And also hate me if I use them. But it's this way, but we're not going that way. We're going to continue past to this portal, which doesn't have a sign on it. This is nothing special. It's just a basic spider farm. But wait, what?
What?
Where are you?
I am at a spider farm.
A spider farm? Sorry, a skeleton. You're at a spider farm or a skeleton?
Well,
farm?
or skeleton farm. Whatever
Okay,
this.
I'm at my
farm is.
treehouse.
That's weird.
This, that portal's supposed to be linked to the skeleton farm. Why is it dumped me at my treehouse? Okay, let's try again. No, it's sticking me at my treehouse. Okay, I'm gonna have to take the other route. Give me a second. Just found a village. It has one house which doesn't even have a bed. What? How can that be considered a village? I flew into a wall. In fairness, the portals aren't that far away.
Oh, I
probably-
bet it's dependent on where in your portal you sit or you stand.
Oh, that's annoying.
It's because they're too close. It's because so the portal for your the portal that goes to your base is not in the correct spot. Is why.
Oh no, of course it isn't, is it?
Nope.
That's
And
just
so
where
that's
I
why it's
originally built it.
and so that's why it's gonna mess up.
I'm gonna have to fix that, which is annoying.
Yeah.
I don't know where the correct spot is. I'll have to do the maths. Yes, so this is my
There we go.
skeleton farm.
Yeah, if you're right in the middle of you can.
Get a lot of skeletons with enchanted bows. I need to remember to fill my inventory. Yeah, that's a problem I haven't figured out how to solve yet. They just get stuck on the edge. Like the last one always gets stuck on the edge of the soul sand. I don't know how to get him off.
Oh, you can either put. Well, you can just not worry about it.
Yeah, that's
Generally speaking.
generally what I've been doing. The fact that the two people who are online are both here helps. And then they get
Yeah.
filled up.
So like, yeah.
If I go up high enough, then there's a water stream here that's pushing them across. And that's actually getting very full. There we go. Yeah,
I have a dog-powered one. Actually, I have a dog-powered stray farm that turns them into strays, and then the dog kills it.
I put the portal in a bit too soon, so I was trying to work around the portal, which was a mistake. I should really have put the portal in last, so I could actually have the space to work with, because I was trying to work around the portal, and as a result, a lot of stuff spills out onto the sides and things. I don't know the best way to fix it.
Maybe? No. Yeah. We could just put more hoppers down here.
Well, that's the only thing, but then of course it just makes it even more enclosed, so... Turn it back off. Just wait for feet to come through. And then a very basic sorting system. Nothing more than we've got. I need to turn this into a double chest, because that's already nearly full. Replace top hopper with hopper minecart would fix this bit. Oh, okay. See, this is why we keep mini packs around.
Yep. Yeah,
It's
we
not
pick it up
because we
fast
like
enough. I rather like them.
In fairness, I do as well. Yeah, so what I was saying earlier about Skull Crane, this is what I've
Oh,
been
this is
doing
the light. I get it.
with glowstone.
I like it.
And then we'll go back through the portal and see where we appear. And then we can just go through the near side of this portal to get back to my base. Which is actually more convenient than I thought. Right, I'll have to figure out where this portal's supposed to go, but I suspect it's going to be somewhere over the river, which is going to be annoying.
Oh, if you want to match it up to the one that's
Yeah,
in the
Nether.
that's the one that's already there. Yeah.
But then also, I'm thinking.
You might be able to get away with it if you put it higher, but
Yeah.
you're better off putting it where it's just where it's supposed to go.
Yeah. And then I'm thinking about putting a portal down here as well, somewhere. But that's starting to get into.
That's
of
definitely
portals.
gonna mess with itself.
Yeah.
I mean, as long as they're far enough apart.
I mean, I'm at Y10, which is about as low as I could probably get a portal in the Nether. Because the Nether doesn't have the negative coordinates.
It does use the Y component now.
Oh, does it have negative coordinates?
Yeah, ever since that. No, bye.
You can fly up through the slime chunk. That's how I often get up if I go down too far. Or you could use the bubble vator. I struggle to use the bubble vator to change floors because I go up too fast.
Yeah, you just gotta hold the over button.
Yeah, we're actually on the wrong floor. We need to go on the floor above. Did you just fly into the bubble column?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. That takes skill.
Or complete accident. Yeah, that's.
You're down a level again. Hello. There's support beams there.
Yeah, it's what I use to stop instead of going into the bubble elevator.
This
was
nice. Built from screenshots of McScrugan's farms, which are identical to these. But I know they're not his designs, but it's literally just potato carrot farms. Villager that's too far away, and then water streams.
Yeah, don't.
The thing I'm happiest about is actually the skulk vein here on the verdant froglights.
Froglight, yeah.
Thank you for setting up that froglight farm, by the way. You and Minipax.
Yep. I haven't walked on this stuff. It sounds cool.
Oh yeah, the mud blocks, they sounded really cool when I was placing them. The froglights not so much. I've just...
Yeah, they squishy.
Do you have free cam?
Yes.
Just go into free cam and then go down below. And just look at the amount of water streams I've got. Just going everywhere.
Yeah. I mean, have you seen Minipax's place?
No, and I would be surprised if there was any cave left.
Well, there's plenty of space left. There's just lots of water streams everywhere.
I've also set up where I'm going to be putting the wheat and beetroot farms, which I'm still in free camp for, so I can't show you. They are going to be on the bottom floor, somewhere around here. Oh, you are still above me. Yeah, they're going to be somewhere over here, because then I can bubble them up as they go up at these stone blocks, roughly. Unfortunately, this one's directly below a water flow. I think that one might be as well.
Whee!
Yeah, it is. It's directly below a water channel.
Yeah.
Somehow they're directly below different water channels. Lewis, Minipax is saying that we can show off their water channels, so
Okay.
you'll have to show me where to go.
Yeah, we'll have to go back to the other place.
Whee! Screwy, as always, thank you for doing the redstone on that furnace system. Every time I look at it, I think, thank goodness Screwy knows what they're doing. Because
Nighttime.
I don't. I don't see any night flaps. I haven't slept in ages.
Don't see him yet.
There we go, I'm going to sleep now before...
Or the
before-
screaming nocturnal flap flaps.
Yeah, that's it.
I'm trying to get Minipax to change the name on the for the server, so it just calls them screaming nocturnal flap flaps.
Sorry, I'll be with you in just a second.
I like your little boat.
I stole that from Pinterest. I wish I could give credit to the original person, but I don't actually know who the original person was. And I feel a
Well,
little guilty
original
about it.
person who is definitely not watching this stream, I like your little boat.
Yeah, I know, but it should feel like I should give credit to them.
Well, yeah, like
Are axolotls in the habit of climbing out of water?
yes. You have to make sure that you block them off, or they will go. They will walk away.
Well, that thing exploded into a million pieces. Yeah.
I like your yeah, a passive ink farm.
Well, it would be. If my axolotl, if the axolotls that Cosmic asked me to name hadn't beached themselves. No one tell Cosmic that her axolotls are no longer here until I get a chance to replace them.
Do you remember the names?
I can look at my redemptions queue.
Well then, you'll be safe, because it's not like she'll watch this VOD or anything and find out that they're not there.
Yeah. Not reassuring.
You know, just sort of expect a DM later.
Alcorn's clipping it.
Oh, you're in extra trouble now.
That's cruel, Elkhorn. That's cruel. How could you do that to me?
I like this better when it had a frog head.
I'm sure you did. I didn't like the reminder that you had killed a frog.
I killed more than one.
Somehow that doesn't make it better.
I can look up how many frogs I've killed if it makes you feel better.
No.
I mean, I already killed them. Your stick isn't going to bring them back.
That was a sword.
Oh, your sword isn't going to bring them back.
No, but it makes me feel better about the fact that you killed.
Oh, okay. Alright, well, if it makes you feel better.
Which is faster, just running on soul soil or sprint jumping?
Whoa. I'm hitting a server mate across the whole building, apparently.
Yeah, I forget how powerful Knockback 2 actually is.
Okay. Mini pack space. Boop. Boop.
Just following Lewis all over the place.
Huzzah.
Mods, if you could start looking into potential raid targets, that would be awesome. Shall we work on getting this one through to the overworld? Never mind, I hit it.
Yeah. No.
Trying to get it through that portal.
Did you see this?
So, this way?
The mythical. Yeah. No. It's
Oh,
this way. But this is Mythical's new bridge.
Oh, wow.
She made it on her in her YouTube video.
Okay, I haven't seen that video. I've seen that it's in my feed, but I haven't actually watched it.
Yeah, it's really good. Okay. This way.
Work this way. Which is a Mario reference, but I'm blanking on the game. Oh. I've seen this on Minipacks of streams. I've never actually been here.
Oh.
There's a... Oh, I've also never seen this.
See what?
The zombified piglin with a crossbow.
Oh, with a crossbow. That's weird.
Presumably it was a piglin with a crossbow that came through.
Oh,
'Cause they
yeah.
zombified?
Must have gotten. Yeah, that's true.
Megabite, Manky Hamster, and Quinlan. I raided
that-
Manky Hamster last time, and he was just wrapping up, so I don't know if you want to just double check if...
The storage system probably looks familiar.
Yes, it does, strangely enough.
Yeah. Okay. Water stream time. Here we go.
I'm following you in free cam. Okay, you're actually going quite far.
Well, this is the storage system.
I'm just hoping you don't go outside my render distance.
No, I'm inside the base. Oh, here we go. Down here.
Holy smokes.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm trying to make sure that I keep Jason happy. That's...
Yeah.
Whoa. What?
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
What? I am speechless. Why is it Minipacks who always renders me speechless?
Yep.
Oh, jeez. Minipacks, this is amazing. I don't know what else to say. Honestly. That was very weird. But it was funny at the same time.
You get pulled out of free cam.
Yeah, but I basically got shaken. It's like you shook me to wake me up.
Yeah, there's an option on free cam where it won't take you out when you take damage, but it's usually safer to have it turned on.
It's a plumbing nightmare, but thank you. You're welcome, Minipacks. Can I, by any chance, work for you and get the same hours as you? If that's what you're able to do. In your free time, because let's face it, I cannot... I can't jump into Minecraft when I have a free moment at work.
Yeah.
I glanced away from my screen and you were no longer in front of me. Why doesn't this guy have a name?
He's gotta have a name.
I don't have any name tags on me. Do you have any name tags?
I have them in my ender chest.
So I thought I had some in mine, but apparently not. We'll probably go for Mankey again then.
Almost couldn't find the ender chest. What should we name him?
Oh. honestly, I'm drawing a blank. Minipack says QW, but I'm not sure what that is in reference to. Oh, jump boost allows me to just jump over it. Where are you? Ah, there you are.
Alright, where'd he go?
Quinlan is doing a 12-hour streamathon if you want someone else. You'll have to tell me a bit about Quinlan because I don't recognise that name. Do you know Quinlan as a streamer?
No.
No. Okay. Aren't we forgetting a few people?
Yeah, but
There are
you
like
know,
4 other content creators as well as myself and Minifax.
it's your stream and it's Minipax's base, so I think everybody can forgive me.
Okay, fair enough. And also, I don't think we could fit everyone into one name tag.
It's true. We would need more piglets to come through the overworld, or
I'll see
come
my
through into the
juice.
overworld.
Okay, in that case, we'll probably go over to Quinlan then. Right, I am in not a good place to finish up because this is not anything of mine. I'm gonna head back to the underwater city. That's not a city yet. And I'm also gonna leave the group in a second.
Bye.
Do I want to direct people towards your Twitch to follow you preemptively?
No, not yet.
Not yet. That's fine. No one follow Lewis yet. Eventually.
I think you're my only follower. I don't know. I know there's a few.
I'm following
there's a
random
few.
people.
There's a few people that are following me on Twitch.
We're just being incredibly early.
Yeah.
We're just being hipster. We're just following you before it's cool.
Yeah, it's true.
I don't want to go to the fun item. Go on, log out in my place, please. Minifax, you know that I switch to an ending soon screen, don't you? So it's not like you could see exactly where I logged off. Right. Do I still have my beacon? My tripod. Oh, crap, yeah, I forgot you can look at logs. Okay, I'm definitely logging off over here. I'm gonna go underwater so I'm slightly further away from the cats. Because they're noisy. Right, I will stay in the group chat, but I'm gonna deafen myself whilst I do my outro.
Yep.
Thank you for showing me around your place and Minipax's.
No problem. Ooh, excuse me.
Am I keeping you up?
No. It's 5:30 here.
That doesn't mean anything. I was yawning when I got out of bed. Right, yeah, I do need to do my outro. Sorry, I'm easily distracted. Thank you all for coming along. Thank you, Ginger and Flammable Flow, for the wonderful bits, and Flammable for following. Very kind of you. Yeah, as I expected, I didn't make as much progress as I was hoping to. I thought I might get most of the outlining done. Why I thought that, I have no idea. But I did. It was a mistake. But we got some done, which that's all I can really ever expect from these streams. So that's all we're going to expect from these streams. A small amount of progress, a fair bit of shenanigans in one way or another, and a lot of fun. I'm having a lot of fun, and we are 3 months away from a full year of streaming. So I'm going to have to figure something out to do for that. I have no idea what yet. I will procrastinate thinking of something until nearer the time. Anyway, I'm going to give you an ending soon screen rather than me. And now I need to figure out how to raid Quinlan from the right place. Right, raid button. There. I won't start the raid just yet because I have a few more bits to say. At Hunter555 on Twitter. Make sure you're following me there so you know when I'm going live. This was Infinity Cove, Joel Duggan's Patreon server. $10 a month limit, and then I believe there's plans to expand the Patreon. I'm not going to discuss that because it's not my Patreon, so I'm not going to start talking about what Joel might be doing. What else is there to talk about? Make sure you're checking out my other fellow content creators. Elkhorn has been in the chat. Minipax has been in the chat. Both wonderful people. Sandy was here at the start. Mythical is right there. So that's most of the content creators. There's not loads of us, but there's a few of us. And Sundays especially. Make sure you're watching Elkhorn's channel on Sundays. That's when we get up to the antics. Those are probably the best days to watch an Infinity Cove stream. But still, you should be following all of us. Especially the others. I'm just an added bonus, I guess. I think that's everything. So we're going to raid Quinlan was the name, if I can make sure I spell it right. Quinlan, okay. We're going to raid Quinlan, who is apparently doing a 12-hour streamathon. So, oh god. How would you stream for 12 hours? I struggle to do 3. So, yeah, we're going to go over to Quinlan. Be wonderful, be friendly, be kind. Raid message, #HunterRaid, howling at the moon. Yeah, and I will see you all over that. Thank you for a lovely evening, folks. I might see you next week, depending on work events.